Hi guys, welcome back to the Ultimate Diecast Garage, where today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing 3 inno64 models. One of those models is a special edition, so make sure to stick around for that. As always, before we jump in, make sure to subscribe if you are new and also hit that like button while you are there. Make sure to also turn on those notifications so you never miss a video, and also comment any new models you would like me to review on the channel. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the first model, which is this absolutely stunning Liberty Walk Ferrari 308 GTB, which just so happens to be a brand new casting from inno64. As you can see, coming in the very nice standard inno64 packaging, all the details on the bottom, you can see it coming in the nice red to match the car as usual, and you can also see it comes on a really nice base design as well, a nice showroom checkered floor, which looks really cool, and a nice concrete sort of design around the outside, where you've also got the name and the Liberty Walk logo as well, also with the inno64 logo on the rear. You can see this model is very vibrant compared to the actual base, and I think it's a very excellent choice that they have got a darker base, as it does make the car pop a lot more, like I say. But as you can see, the model up close is absolutely incredible. Like I mentioned, even in hand the model is very vibrant. The paintwork is absolutely phenomenal. You can see the small little details on the wheels, like the Advan writing, and all the small decals are super clear and super readable. You can see obviously this is a wide bodied car, so it has got the wide arches, which again are really nice and smoothly done. You can see that there's no paint has leaked off the body onto the arches. There's no red where there's black, and there's no black where there's red, so you can see the quality control is very nicely done, and the overall look of the model is also very nicely done. The paint application on both the arches and the actual model, super smooth, and it's not too heavy, and you can certainly see all the body lines as well. On the rear of the model, you can clearly see the Ferrari badge and the 308 GTB, which is super cool. You can also obviously see the Ferrari badge on the front as well. A really cool detail is the fact that the tyres, although obviously they are standard as rubber, but they have got the tread design as well, which is a very nice attention to detail. As you can see, when taking pictures and videos of the car, it's not something that's super noticeable, but if you do happen to notice it, it is a very cool detail. Now the headlights aren't visible on this model, but you can see the tail lights are, and you can see they are individual pieces of acrylic or plastic, very nicely done. But I would say the little thing in the middle, the little point for the silver, I think could be centered a little bit better. Now I know it is a very minute detail, so it's super hard to get correct, but again, it's just something that I think for £25 or £20 to £25, I think could be improved on. But overall, this model is absolutely fantastic. It's definitely one of my favourites, and it's certainly one I'll be keeping for myself. It's absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see any other designs that do come from this casting. Like I say, the paintwork is phenomenal, and the detail is also absolutely excellent. That now brings us on to the second model of the video, which is this Nissan Skyline GTR R32. This model just so happens to also be the special edition of the video. You can see this is the Diecast Company Special Edition, limited quantity available. I'm not sure 100% what it is made out of, but there is the confirmation that it is a limited quantity item. You can see this model just comes on the standard gloss black base, which just has the inno64, the Nissan Skyline GTR logo, and also the Diecast Company Special Edition, so a lot plainer than the Ferrari, and as you'll also see, the third car in this video. But nonetheless, it does present the car very nicely and super clean. Now, there are quite a few brands that do the R32 GTR. Pop Race have only just recently announced that they will be doing an R32 GTR with an opening hood and an opening rear trunk. And also you have Focal Horizon with their opening bonnet and detailed engine bay. You also have Tomica with their opening doors and working suspension. But I still do hold inno64. Their R32s are very solid. The body lines are absolutely excellent, and the detail is phenomenal. Yes, the gold BBS wheels could be a little bit different, as they are used on quite a few models, but at the same time they do complement the model really nicely. You can see the detail on the rear end is absolutely incredible. You can see the V-Spec 2 and the Nissan super clearly on that matte black paint, and speaking of the paintwork, it's also absolutely incredibly applied. It's so smooth, and I am scared of getting fingerprints on the model with it being unboxed. But you can see there is a little bit of detail on the interior as well, which I was a little bit surprised about, as inno64 don't really do interiors too often. It's more of a tarmac works thing that they do. But as you can see, the detail on this model, proportions, everything is very, very good. Like I say, I'm super impressed all the time with the inno64 R32s, especially the Pandem ones. If you haven't checked them out, I really would recommend them. You can see the rear taillights are super well proportioned, and you can also see the GTR badge and the Skyline embedded onto the trunk lid as well. You can see that mirror decal on the wing mirrors, which are very well proportioned, and there is also the angled GTR plate as well. Again, looks really cool. Overall, this model is really solid. The paintwork is really good, and after all, it is a special edition that is limited as well. So what can go wrong? But that now brings us on to the third and final model, which is this AE86 Pandem / Rocket Bunny. Now, as you can see, the packaging is really cool. It's got the nice sort of design on the bottom of the AE86 sort of outline. You can also see all the details, and on the actual box, it's got some nice colours as well. Now, when this model did get announced, I was super excited because I couldn't wait to review it and check this model out, because the AE86s normally from inno64 are super good, and normally their wide body models as well are very good. So combining those, what really can go wrong? And as you can see, this model looks excellent. Even the base it comes on is nice and premium, got some nice chrome design with the nice orange and grey to match the car. Nice and premium, like a nice showroom floor. Again, really cool, just like the Ferrari. But as you know, on this channel we do like to take the models up close and take a closer look. So as you can see, this model does not disappoint even up close. You can see the headlights have some really nice depth in them, and the colours are absolutely incredible. The vibrancy of the orange is really cool in person. It's so bright. You can see all the small little decals like the inno64 works on the front bumper and also on the rear as well. You can see the wheels do spin to an extent, so the model will kind of roll, but not too much. You will have to use a little bit of force to make it roll. But as you can see, the window banner also super clear. My camera not quite picking it up though, but you can sort of get glimpses of the interior. You can also see just how detailed the rear of the model is, with the depth and the detail in the tail lights, the Pandem works and the inno64 works. You can see the TRD and all the little rivets for the ducktail spoiler to be attached. You can also see that heated rear window and also the little inno64 works decal on the window as well. Absolutely incredible. Same with the roll cage in the interior. Like I say, the interior is very nicely detailed on this model as well. You can see overall the stance and the bodywork of this model and proportions is really good as well. And like I say, this model is definitely up there with one of my favourites from inno64. And the reason behind that is because the depth and the detail on this model, including in the vibrancy of the paintwork, you can just see how good the stance is. Also, the wheels do sort of roll as well. It has also got that detailed interior. And like I say, overall, this model just looks and feels so much more premium and expensive than it actually is, which is definitely a sign of a really solid model. But with all the cars side by side, you can get a good idea of the different level of proportion and detail gone into each model, which is really cool. You can see that the Ferrari has that nice level of detail on the rear of the model, and also just the stance as well. You can see that GTR having really clear decals on the back, and also the really cool matte black paint job, and the AE86 just being overall absolutely incredible. Obviously, that's not discrediting the other two models, as they are absolutely incredible as well, but that AE86 definitely takes the cake for me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But with that being said, I am going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.